Hi, welcome back to Little Things once again. Hope you're all doing so great. And yeah, I'm recording my video in the office today, which is really nice. No one is in the office currently because it's Friday and I can use all the office space for my videos. I was just checking all the lightings and found this one to be a better one. I'm currently on the Tommy's desk, playing with Tommy's little toy. Dude, say hi. Hi. Yeah, that is really cute, right? All right, and this is my office. Yeah. Alrighty, so today we'll have short video on core principles of accessibility. Isn't that interesting? Yes, definitely, right? I know it's been quite a while that we had introduction to accessibility video, but going ahead, I make sure that there will be a connection between the CDs so that you get the efficient and also most out of the videos. Alright, so without any further delay, let's get started. If you're watching me for the first time, I would highly recommend you to watch my previous video on introduction to accessibility so that you get the basics and the ground knowledge required for the today's and as well as for the upcoming videos. Accessibility is really huge and the usership is diverse. And there are different types of use cases with different people with disabilities to be considered, right? So we need a roadmap which can guide us through us to achieve or to make our application accessible, right? So for that, let's make use of OCAC 2.0 guidelines, which is nothing but Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0, and the OCAC 2.0 says us that if your application has to be accessible, then it must and should compile with the below four principles, which is first one is perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. Let's get into the details of it. The first one to be considered is perceivable. So when you say perceivable, make sure that your website is not only accessible with one sense but with all three main senses, that is like by visual and by sound and also by touch. Most of the time we only focus on the visual elements and somewhere we forget that people with other disabilities like hearing impaired and also motor impaired also uses the web. So keep that in mind. And the second one is operable. Most of the users who has difficulty in using mouse and other devices, they rely a lot on keyboard. So make sure your UI elements are accessible via keyboard. Tab once through all your UI elements using keyboard and make sure it is accessible and usable in a proper way. And the third point is understandable. Can all of your user understand the workflow better way? Use your UI simple and easy enough so that even a layman can understand it. Yeah, that's the point. So make sure your UI and your application has a consistency so that all the users can use it in a better way. And the last one is robust. What happens is the code which you write will be processed by the third-party technologies like screen readers and also the web browsers. So make sure you write a robust code so that it will be easier for these technologies to process your code and won't be broken anymore, right? So the writing clean code is a key for this, I would say. And all these four principles together forms a pore. So in general, it will be called as pore. To summarize all these four principles in a short way, just make sure your application is perceivable, make sure your application is operable and is understandable and is also robust enough so that can be processed. Alrighty guys, hope the principles helps you And also please do not forget to comment out and tell me that if this thing is or all my Ali series is making sense to you at all. um okay, and yeah, and after that I have 2 points to tell to you guys. The first one is, yeah, I'm kind of researching on accessibility and also trying to figure out what is the better way to put all this in a proper format, so that a person who doesn't know anything about Ali can grasp all the information in a proper way. And the second thing is, about my brand name, which is Little Things. I know this name is really close to my heart. I love the Little Things brand name, but as there are a lot of search results and a lot of brand names already available on the YouTube, my channel is not even appearing on the top. If I share to someone, it's really hard to find them, the Little Things channel. So I'm planning to change the Little Things to some other name, trying to figure out what is that, which I really don't know yet. So your input is feel like helpful to me, so feel free to suggest me a better name. Okay, then that was the small, simple and easy peasy video on accessibility today. Alrighty, it's getting late here. It's already dark out there, and I'm alone in the office. It's a little bit scary just talking to this little guy Momo all the time. Yeah, anyways, alrighty guys, then have a good time ahead, and I hope you like my video. Then that's all for today, and see you in my next video. Jussie! Dude, why do you say hi to me all the time? Like, once will be fine, right? I have no idea, dude. Am I recording that?